Hey guys, it's me Marty, and it's time for another month favorites. This one is my October favorites. Once again, I'm kind of late. Well, I thought I was late until I just saw that Zoella just posted her October favorites like 2 days ago, so I'm like, maybe I'm not as behind as other YouTubers would be. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I actually recorded it earlier, but it did not turn out very well because I was kind of drunk when I recorded it. It's a random one, and I'm sure will get me into a lot of fucking trouble with people, but right now, I really don't care. It is my favorite drink of the month. And as you guys know, October was a really hard month for me. Katie broke up with me after 3 years and it was hard. So my favorite drink of the month was fucking vodka. So yeah, as you saw, that's just a little clip of how it was. And it wasn't pretty. Though if you guys do want to see the drunk one, let me know and I will actually go ahead and throw it up and leave it on there. And maybe you guys will be entertained by my... I just was like, no, this can't go online. But if you guys want to see it, I will put it up for you. Hopefully my lighting is good. I have been having a problem with my light. It keeps blowing out the light above me, and as I got up onto my bed to change the light bulb, I unscrewed it, sat down the broken one, picked up the one that worked, and as soon as I picked it up, I bumped my hand, the light bulb slipped, it fell down and shattered all over my bed. So that's why my bed isn't made, I don't have a light, I'm out of light bulbs, and I'm like, so hopefully the lighting is okay. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This month is going to be a little tiny bit different than last month because, you know, I haven't done some of the things that I did last month, and I'm just going to list off some favorite things about last month, or this September, and see how it... No wait, October. I just realized it's November, fuck. Anyway, I'll list off a few things about what I liked about October, so here we go! So, my first thing will be favorite TV show. I just started watching Arrow, and it's really good. I can't stop watching it. I just hit the point now where the Flash comes in, so I'm kind of alternating back and forth because I read that that's pretty much the best way to do it is just watch an episode of the Flash, episode of the Arrow, and just keep doing that throughout the season, except for a few spots. So that is what I am doing. I am loving it so far. I think it's really good. And that is definitely my favorite month favorite show from the month of October. Favorite YouTuber, probably this month had to be Drew Monson. He uploaded a lot more frequently this month, and he had a lot of really good episodes. A lot of good videos. Jeez, my words are just off point today. But yeah, he had a lot of good videos, and he is kind of like me when it comes to schedule. Like, he really has none. He just uploads a video when he feels like it. The only difference between me and him is the fact that I don't say I'm going to have a schedule. Or he doesn't say he's going to have a schedule like I do and then fail to stick to it. He just kind of is like, when I upload a video, I upload a video. Me, I kind of try to stick to it, but it's a lot harder than I thought it would be, especially now that I'm working. My favorite small YouTuber of the month is a friend of mine, Skilled Apple. He's actually somebody I know. He's from the area I live in. Well, he was. I think he lives in Maryland now. I could be totally wrong on that. We lived in the area at the same time. I think, though, we actually have never physically met. Like, there was even a time where I was at the end of his driveway dropping somebody else off at his house or to go visit him, and I still never met him, but we talk a bunch, and he started YouTube and asking me for some advice on what to do to start. He does more like a gaming channel type thing. He does gaming news. He does playthroughs on some website where you can go through like a lot of old retro games. And he also does some vlogging. He's doing like a vlogging on like his road to success. Like, if he ever, the way he described it is like, if he ever gets popular, he can look back and be like, wow, this is where I started and this is where I'm at now. This is really cool. So definitely check him out. Even if you're not into gaming, there's some other things there for pretty much everybody. So go ahead and check him out. I'm going to have him in the comment section, in the card section. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, annotate him somewhere, probably over here or maybe over here. We'll see. Wherever it pops up is where it pops up. So yeah, be sure to check him out. He's really good. He has a really good production quality, and it's just great. Another one of my favorites from October was probably one of the times when I stayed over at Skylar's house. We made tie-dye shirts. This is one of the ones I made. I actually think this is the first one I did with the twisty tie-ness or the twistiness on it. We made 4 or 5 of them. You'll probably see them later on because I like to wear them a lot. Me and her made each other a specific one for, you know, like a friend one, which I'll show you guys later, that we we did it in a heart design, and then we kind of put stuff on there that, you know, we drew on it for each other, and then we dyed it for each other, and then we gave each other, yeah, you know what I mean. So you'll probably see that one because I love the way hers turned out for me. It's really cool, and yeah, mine kind of sucks because I have the artistic ability of a 3-year-old. But yeah, so that was one of my favorite things to do this month, and was to just make those shirts, and then just that night in general was a blast because we watched a lot of like weird stuff and did some interesting things with the tie-dyeing. I taught her how to cross-stitch, and it was just a good time. Alright, and to be honest, I think that is it. I know I didn't have as many as last month. I didn't actually get to read pretty much of anything because I've just been so busy with work, which I'm still trying to figure out what my filming schedule is going to be, because honestly I have Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays off, but I end up sleeping all of Wednesday. And then Thursday or Friday, I try to go out and do something with friends, so it's hard to find the time to film and edit, but I'm still trying to work something out. I'm gonna definitely get at least one video up a week. That is my promise. I don't know what day it will be up, but I will try to get up one video a week. And if I could do more than that, I'll be so happy. If not, well, I'm sure you guys understand. Anyway, I guess that is all for now. If you guys do want me to put up the drunk version of this video that I recorded earlier, let me know, and I will go ahead and get that up sometime soon. If not, then let me know as well, because maybe you don't want to see my drunk ramblings. Anyway, I guess that is all for now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe right up there. Also, be sure to check me out on my social media down in the description bar below. And I guess that is all for now. I hope you guys have nothing but good vibes coming your way. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye! And as always, I forgot my good vibe of the day again, so here it is, tacked on to the end of the video. My good vibe of the day probably to be the fact that even though October like had a lot, I mean hardcore low points for me, I mean Katie broke up with me, and I mean that was basically the huge one that just dropped me down. It was still a pretty good month, and I handled it better. I ended up getting a really good job. I got a new camera finally, so my good vibe is the fact that even though October sucked, I didn't let it get to me as much as I could have let it, because if I would have let it get to me as much as I would have, if I was the old me, I would not be making these right now. I wouldn't have a job. I would probably still be just lying in bed crying, so yay me! Alrighty, well that's all. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!